Good morning, all. This is Jack from Charting the Market Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Thursday, the 22nd of January. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some what I'm doing and learn from it. Hey, Doug. And transfer to your own charts, and I'm not here to issue trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at ccmcrypto.substack.com. It's published on YouTube after a delay of 3 days. All right, great. At the moment, I have to say the thing I'm watching most at the moment, I've been mentioning this for the last couple of days, is this triangle on Ethereum. Went slightly lower than I was expecting, but to be honest, not every triangle is a perfect triangle with lovely trend lines. An awful lot of them aren't. The main thing is you're making lower highs and higher lows, and this has done that. We've seen a bit of a rally. I was thinking we might see a move up into the 3200 area. That was just a guess, really. In terms of this would be A, B, C, D. This is the partial A wave, which can really fail anywhere up into the 3400 area and could fail here too. So I am thinking that the next obvious move would be, obviously, might go a little higher to make the partial wave, and then I would be looking for a breakdown to make the low here, retest the low here at 26.21, and probably continue down into a test of the head and shoulder target, which is in the 2070 area. All right, let's have a look at the others. Bitcoin saw some retracement yesterday. We broke below the 50 DMA. We are back testing that as resistance at the moment. We will see whether it holds. In terms of the flag here, on the trend lines I drew in weeks ago, it's taken a while for this to play out. But when I was looking at this, probably about 3 weeks ago, I drew this in. But we obviously overthrew the top trend line I drew, and the rising support trend line we had, and that was broken in the last couple of days. So I think this is likely the bear flag breaking down. We don't have any positive divergence here, although we did have on Solana. Looking at Solana, again, pretty weak. The RSI 5 sell signal on the daily chart made target. We are back testing the 50 DMA at the moment, which had broken. And I was saying yesterday that we were getting fairly close to the 3SD lower bound. I was wondering about a bounce for that reason and the triangle. And we are seeing a little bit of a bounce here. I'm not really seeing. I was asked where I'd be looking for resistance, and I was talking about 132.50 when we were down in the 124 area. We got up to 132. Could go a bit higher. I've got another level of about 135, or we could fail. We could fail here. So watching out to see which one of those happens. In terms of Ethereum, again, pretty weak. Again, down below the 50 DMA and doing it back testing at the moment. We almost made it to the 3SD lower band there, so I was wondering about a rally, but I was wondering about a rally mainly because of the triangle setup here. So in terms of the triangle, well, I've already covered it. That's looking pretty good. That could fail at any time, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it go higher either. In terms of the partial fifth wave, it doesn't really have a target. It just needs to be partial. It needs to not reach this resistance up here. Or make a higher high over 34.03.48. So that's where we are. I'm looking out for a reversal here. I've got to say, just looking at equities because of the strong correlation, obviously we've seen a very nice rally. But the rally yesterday brought us up to a test of the daily middle bands on SPX and QQQ. We haven't seen a break over those yet. We're going to see an intraday break at the open today, but what I'm going to be watching is the close today mainly. If we are going to get over those, then that might carry this up a bit further. But I've got to say, it's a nice strong setup, and the next obvious significant move is likely to be down. All right, great. In that case, I think that's a wrap. Have a look at questions, of which we have none. Well, my pleasure as always. Everyone take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.